masculine self-development thing. I think so many of these guys, everybody wants to be like, I want to be a fucking entrepreneur, and I want to be a fucking, I want to be an ads guy. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, go fucking get a skill. So you work in HVAC, is it?
Yeah, HVAC, yes, sir.
Mm-hmm. So give me a little breakdown of like how much money you make and how much the education cost you, and what's the job outlook. Like, I'm pretty sure you're just drowning in work, right?
Oh yeah, all the time, especially being down here in Florida.
Mm,
It's pretty humid year round, pretty hot year round. As far as average salary, it fluctuates depending on commission.
mm-hmm.
Anywhere it typically the average is about 350.
Wow.
And that can fluctuate 20, 30 grand. It just depends on, how busy we are, how weird the weather is.
Hmm.
Um, as far as the education goes, so when I started at the company I'm currently at, they took me in as an apprentice.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm as green as can be. You know, Fortunately, my dad taught me how to, turn a wrench, use a drill, use a screwdriver.
W
So
fathers.
I spent the first 4 years. Pardon?
I said W fathers, W fathers.
Yeah, yeah. And so during those first 4 years, I was sent to a journeymanship program. So after those 4 years, you get your journeyman's license, and every year you get an additional pay raise. And I think probably the education that now I don't know the cost of it because my company paid for it, which is what I was recommending to the previous guy.
I'm here. I'm listening. I'm listening. Keep going.
Um, so if I had to estimate 4 years plus my certifications, probably about 45 to 55,000.
Mm-hmm. And your which year was that?
Pardon?
What year was that?
So that was for all 4 years of school plus in HVAC we have like the industry top of the line certifications are called NATE,
Mm-hmm.
North American Technical Excellence.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. And you said it's 3 years of education costs you about 45 grand?
4 years, 4 years.
Wow. So is it a bachelor's degree, or what is it? What is the actual degree?
So it depends on the state. Now, the state of Florida, they actually recognize a journeyman's license as a bachelor's degree. Some other states don't. Some other states do. It's very different because, like, uh, I heard that Georgia does not look at it the same way.
Mhm. Okay. And then how soon after you graduate can you speed up the graduation rate, or it has to be 4 years minimum?
So it's based on time. So typically, like for me, being a full time employee in the trade,
Mhm.
we would go to school 2, sometimes 3 nights a week for 3 hours a night. So it's kind of like a part time deal. All in all, it kind of boils down to close to 3 years of full time school.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Now, during this time, can you get paid training or no?
Yeah, absolutely. Every day I went to work was me being paid to learn.
What were they paying you?
At that time, I started in 2019 at 16 an hour. 2020 was $20 an hour, and from 2021 onwards is when I started making commission. 2021 I was making about 25. 22 about 28. Or, yeah, no, it's $29 an hour, and then this year 35.
Wow. And during the time that you were being the time you're doing paid training, how many hours a week were you allowed to work?
as many as I want to. Being a full time employee, it's at least 40 hours. But I had some weeks where things got crazy. You got to do what you got to do. We got to get these customers taken care of. Make sure that I have a soft spot for elderly people, and with it being a billion degrees down here, I don't care. I'll run calls till 11 midnight.
Dude, you're a champion too, man. Do you know that? You are a fucking badass, bro. Has anybody told you that you're a fucking bad motherfucker lately?
No, not lately.
Dude,
Just
you
you.
are absolutely killing the game, bro. You are absolutely killing the fucking game, man. And how old are you, bro?
I think if I take your, I'm 28, or sorry, just turned 29.
And then how much you make in a year now?
Roughly 350. That's about the average.
God damn. You're making $350,000 a year?
Yep.
Dude, you got bitches?
Yeah, I got a few, but I'm actually getting ready to get married to a Japanese woman.
Oh, you're gonna get married to a Japanese girl?
Yep. And I've been following you for about a year and a half. Follow Fresh and Fit, just all kinds of different guys, Donovan Sharp, and I took all the advice that you guys give and applied that to this situation and properly made sure I could vet her to the best of my ability. I also spent almost a whole year vetting her family.
Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Good for you. Is she hottie? She's skinny with big boobs? What is she? Skinny with small boobs? What kind of Japanese girl? I know all the types.
I would say she's more of an athletic build. She's into the gym a lot, which is great because that's also something near and dear to my heart.
I'm putting the gold
Um,
chain on you, bro.
eh,
I'm putting the gold
not
chain
big,
on you.
not big.
I'm putting the gold chain on you, bro. I just digitally put the gold chain on you. Bro, how did you meet her?
It's an honor. So originally through language exchange, at the beginning of year 4 of my journeymanship program,
Hmm.
and unfortunately I had to quit studying Japanese for about 11 months because we lost our instructor, so I had to teach myself.
Hey,
But
so,
yeah, we met.
wait, ちょっと待って。日本語できるよ。
日本語少しわかります。
カタカナとひらがなと漢字読めますか？
Hiragana, yes. Katakana, yes. Kanji, only about 200, 250, somewhere in that range.
Congratulations, my friend. You are a high value man. Do you know that?
It's starting to kind of finally feel like it.
No, not finally feel like it. You are a high value man. Have you joined any coaching programs, or have you just figured this shit out all on your own?
No, I haven't done any of them. I just took a look at my family and said I don't want to do that and did the opposite of what they did. However, within the next week or two, I will be joining your Masculine Empowerment Network.
We're not open until the end of the year, so you can't join that. The monthly coaching is open if you want to join that. But
Okay.
dude, you seriously need to like give yourself a serious fucking pat on the back, my friend. You speak multiple languages. You are making $350,000 a year. You have a fucking smoke show of a Japanese girl that you're about to wife up. Like, dude, this is W's all around, bro.
We're getting married in Japan, not in America. I'm not getting married in the West.
Triple W, bro. Triple W. Yeah, and then you could just register your marriage over here. You can get married in Japan, but register your marriage in the United States, and that way she can't fuck you in the divorce laws or anything. And if you catch her cheating, you could sue her in Japanese court for $10,000. Just not that she would, but the options on the table.
Yeah. When I heard you say that, I went and Googled it, and I was like, no kidding.
Yeah. Yeah. If you cheat, if
Like,
you so
it's
if you
actually a punishment.
yeah, if you cheat on so if you're married, okay, so let's say whoever's married, right? Let's say the husband steps out and the wife can sue the husband and the fucking bitch that um he cheated with for 10 G's each.
No kidding.
Yep. 1 million yen. It's like rough. That's like 10 million. That's like 10 G's in Japanese money. Bro,
Yeah.
you're the man, brother. I'm so happy to hear that people like you are watching me. That really warms my heart. What is it about my content that keeps you coming back and just keeps you, you know, turning on that fucking YouTube and subscribing and watching?
I would have to say the number one thing is the variety of like insight to different things.
Hmm.
You're constantly covering different topics that even though I may have heard, someone else talk about it, your approach to it is what opens my mind up to it. More so your delivery on
Mm-hmm.
things.
And what about the delivery that you appreciate?
So a lot of people when they talk about a topic, they just get to the topic. You break down every step of the way that leads to the topic. You know,
Mm.
this is the problem. W is the problem. So we're going to start at A, and you break everything down step by step to where a 5-year-old can understand it.
Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Awesome, bro.
Clarity.
Fucking
That's
awesome.
the word I'm looking for. Clarity.
Clarity. That's fucking amazing, man. I'm just sitting here in awe because yeah, I mean that makes me feel good. I'm just so happy guys like you are watching and the biggest thing is like watching is great, right? Um, but execution is more important than fucking uh you know you could sit there and watch and watch and watch and watch, but at the end of the day, execution is where it's at. And right now, and just by you being on the call and calling in, you're helping men right now. You know what I mean? You're fucking totally helping men right now, and you're doing a great work just by being an example to these people out here because they talk about this shit, oh the fucking the trades or I don't want to be a tradesman and blah 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 and these motherfuckers are broke. You're out here living the fucking dream that these dudes want. Like you got fucking I mean I'm sure your girl's beautiful and you're making a bunch of money
Oh, yeah.
and you're drowning in work and like people are fucking suffering in this economy, but it's because of their choices, not because of the economy. You know what I mean? So,
Absolutely.
dude,
I agree.
phenomenal work, brother. Fucking phenomenal, dude. That like you have taken my mind off of my ankle pain. that's how that's how great you are. That is phenomenal, my friend. Phenomenal, phenomenal. I'm so happy to hear this, brother. So super happy to hear this. You made my day.